Welcome to Being Real with Olivia. My name is Olivia Ollinger and I love movies and shows. This is the 8th episode of Arcane Season 1. There's only one more episode after this. We have no time to waste. Let's get started. This episode starts with Counselor Medarda when she was younger. After a big battle, her mother takes her there and introduces her to death for the first time, wanting her to become a warrior. Mel hesitated though and didn't think war was necessary. She was soft compared to her mother. So she got banished from her kingdom and got sent over to Piltover. This shows her rough upbringing, how her mom forced her to do awful things to people for power. This episode takes place right after the last episode, when Jinx blew herself and Ekko up and Caitlynn and Vi got away. There's a plot twist though. Jinx ended up having the gemstone the whole time, and Vi and Caitlynn didn't check the case until it was too late, making Marcus, possibly Ekko and Jinx, and everyone else they've lost that day all for nothing. Vi tries to sneak Caitlynn back into her room, but Caitlynn's parents find them. Her mom is very upset, but decides to listen to her and schedule a meeting with the council so Vi and Caitlynn can tell them what happened. Silco finds Jinx on the bridge and brings her to Singed, believing that he can save her. Singed tells him the process will be awful and painful, but Silco is selfish and is willing to take that risk since he loves her. Although sometimes death would be a mercy compared to what she has to go through. Counselor Medarda's mother Dearest visits Piltover, and she heard about Jace and his Hectech. She wants them to build weapons and prepare for war. Hence why in the last episode, Counselor Medarda was all weird about asking Viktorr and Jace to build weapons, because she knew that that's what her mother would want. Mel's mom finds it thrilling that there's a war coming and she wants to be a part of it. Meanwhile, we see something pretty disturbing. Singed shimmers the crap out of Jinx, leaving her to have messed up thoughts in her head. She sees her sister, but she's with Caitlynn, and they're plotting together against Jinx. And it only gets worse for her. Singed does manage to save her life, but at what cost? Professor Heimerdinger is on a whole side quest and goes to Zaun. He sees how rough it is there and understands some things. He finds Ekko's board and it leads him to Ekko. He was trying to help the people of Zaun, but they weren't very welcoming. Now he wants to help Ekko. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I honestly thought Ekko was dead. I thought he died in that scene. I've seen this show a million times, and every single time, I always forget that he lives. Which I'm super happy he survived, because he's one of my favorite characters. Vi and Caitlynn speak at the council and tell them what Silco's planning. He wants Zaun to be an independent city and rule, calling it the Nation of Zaun. Jace had a talk with Mel's mom prior to the meeting, and she told him he has to fight and do something about it or things will only get worse. So she already got in his head that they need to fight and make a stand. But the council doesn't want to go to war. They want to try to reason with Silco. Vi and Jace both don't buy it, and they're both pretty upset about that. So the council wasn't much of a help. Meanwhile, the moment we've all been holding our breaths for, Viktorr has finished combining his blood with the runestone, and he now has the magic inside of him. He can walk and run on his own now when it seems to be working, until he wants more. His assistant Sky is heading over to him because she has a project with her that she wants to talk about with him. But when she gets there, she sees that the Hex Rune has completely grabbed hold of Viktorr and won't let him go. She runs over to go help save him, but it's too powerful. The magic fades her away completely. Viktorr manages to break free, but it's too late for Sky. She's gone. Jace, unaware about his partner's issue going on, is making weapons with the Hex Gem. Vi goes to him because she saw how he wanted to fight back at the council, and she convinces him to join her to defeat Silco. They come up with a plan to go to Zaun and take out Silco's factories. Silco relies on his shimmer business, and without them, then he's basically nothing. Jace and Vi bring some enforcers with them for backup, but they are incredibly unmatched when the factory workers get into these super shimmer suits and take them all out, leaving it up to Jace and Vi now. An epic fight breaks out between the workers and the Hex team. Vi uses her Hex boxing gloves, and Jace uses his Hex hammer launcher thing. Pew, 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 pew. So yeah, that's basically what happened. They managed to take out everyone. But when they go to see the damage, they notice everyone in the suits and who worked at the factory were children. This scene is incredibly heartbreaking. Jason Vi just slaughtered a bunch of kids. But not only that, but Silco has child labor going on in all his factories, risking all of their lives. Silco knew that someone would try to take out his factories, so he hired a bunch of kids so they would hesitate and decide not to, which is incredibly messed up, leaving literally everyone who witnessed that scene traumatized. Caitlynn, unaware of what Vi had to go through, is doing some reflecting. She realized that she has feelings for Vi, but it's kind of too late. Jinx is waiting for her. That was just straight up creepy. I mean, Caitlynn was showering, and Jinx was just standing there. I mean, talk about no privacy. But I'm pretty sure Caitlynn has bigger things to worry about now than that. With that, the episode comes to an end. So pretty much to summarize this, Caitlynn is screwed, Viktorr is screwed, Vi and Jace are screwed. Basically, everyone in the show is. The council will have to prepare for war, and the show's first season will soon come to an end, revealing the plot and structure of the second season, which comes out November 9th, so tomorrow. I'm so excited, and I would love it if you continue to join me and support me. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments of what you think of this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more recaps. This next episode in the last season is gonna be wild, so make sure you stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I hope I'll see you around.